And my phone is a piece of crap and keeps cutting off my video, so now I'm on my tablet. So hopefully you guys can hear me and see me okay. And the lighting, for some reason, just not as good on the tablet. I don't know, guys. I am so frustrated. I'm just really frustrated. And like, I realized tomorrow is Saturday, so I can't even call them tomorrow and find out the status of my application. I have to wait till Monday, and hopefully I can freaking remember on Monday to call them, because most likely, knowing my brain, I'm going to forget till late at night, and then they're closed. And it's just like, there's no winning. It's so frustrating, and I know I know I'm ranting, and I'm sorry. I just got to get this stuff off my chest. I don't have anyone to talk to anymore. I mean, there's my boyfriend, and he's amazing, but he's sleeping, and, you know, he's got a job, he's got to work, and I can't monopolize his time with complaints. And, I mean, he'll listen to me, but he needs to sleep, you know? He can't sleep in, and he can't just take time off like I do, because he's got a job and he's, you know, training to be a truck driver right now, and so he's working with a trainer, and he's very strict scheduling, and oh my gosh, I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, guys. I'm just not having a good night. I mean, it's already what? Yeah, it's already 5 a.m. I really need to go to sleep, but I'm really kind of riled up because of all this, and I don't know what all the phone caught, because it kept, like, saying that it was filming me for, like, 3 minutes before it actually cut off, and then I watched the video back, and that last 3 minutes didn't even film, so I don't even know what the heck is wrong with that thing. I need a new phone. But again, I can't get a new phone until I get disability payments, because no one in my family can afford to buy me a new phone, because they're very expensive. I know I should be thankful for what I have. At least I have a phone. At least I have a tablet. More than some people have. Yes, I know. I am grateful for that. But right now, I'm just really irritated, and I'm really frustrated, and I don't want to be grateful, to be frankly honest. I know this video is long and ranty and all that, but you guys, I want this channel to be raw and honest, because I could come on here and be like, oh yeah, I'm sick and all, but, you know, I'm pushing through, and life is good, even so I'm sick, and positivity, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, sometimes I have that. Sometimes I am positive. But, you know, sometimes I'm like this. And sometimes I'm really just pissed and frustrated that my life is the way it is, that my health is the way it is, and it just, my hair is the way it is. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I just want this channel to be raw, and, like, this is really what it's like to live with chronic illness. Sometimes it really, really sucks, and sometimes you just don't want to deal with it. You don't want to count your blessings. You don't want to see the silver lining, because even your silver lining, like, my good days are a healthy person's bad days. Like, legitimately. And so it's like, I don't know, like I said, I mean, there are times when, like, yeah, I totally can be positive, and I am positive, and I'm very blessed in very many ways. I'm very blessed, but at the same time, like, things still suck. Life is still crappy, you know, my situation is still bad, even though, yeah, within my situation there's a lot of good, my situation as a whole is bad. I'm just so frustrated, guys. I want to get back in to see my counselor, but my insurance doesn't cover her, and I could go to a state-appointed counselor, but quite honestly, I don't want to, because for one thing, I'm a Christian, and my faith is a very, very integral, or whatever that word is. It's part of who I am. It's me. There's no separating my faith from me, from my personality, from my health, from my emotions. It's all integrated into who I am. So it's very important to me that I I go to a Christian counselor who is able to understand my faith and is able to pray with me and who is able to have biblical perspectives on things. And I mean, there might be state counselors that are Christian and stuff, but I already found a lady who is amazing, and she gets me. Like, she understands, and, you know, she used to be a nurse, and so she understands my health, too. And she prays over me, and she's just the sweetest lady. And she's had, you know, issues with her family. Like, I've had issues with my family, you know, and she's dealt with bitterness, and I have bitterness, and so it's just like, it's a really, really good match for me. And she's really cheap for a counselor. She only charges $80 for an hour session, which is, like, unimaginably cheap. But when your income is zero, $80 is a lot of money. And, you know, when you weigh that, like, okay, well, see my counselor, or paying for my monthly supply of my thyroid medication, which is a necessity. Which one do you do? You know, like, yeah, I've seen a counselor as a necessity too, but not as much as my medication is. So I know I need to get back into counseling. I need to get back into counseling. I don't know, with my boyfriend, now that he has this new job, he said that he's going to be able to help me out a little bit more. So maybe I can ask him, be like, hey, would you be able to just pay for my counseling just once a month? Just $80 once a month. You know, until I'm able to figure out something. Because I desperately need to get in. And I'm not, okay. Please don't think that I'm on here, like, asking for money. Please don't think that I'm coming on here like, poor me, you know, you guys should support me, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what I'm saying. And I know that quite a few of you who watch my channel are chronically ill as well. So, like, I get it that you guys are struggling just as much, if not more than I am. So please don't think that I'm on here asking for anything. I'm not. If I was going to ask for anything, I asked for your prayer, because I could really, really use your prayer, guys. I'm just trying to tell it like it is. Trying to be real and say this is legitimately what I'm dealing with. And unfortunately, this is the case for many, many, many people with chronic illnesses. Is struggling to get on disability, is not being able to afford adequate medical care, be that mental health or medications or specialists, or, you know, like, oh, your insurance doesn't cover a specialist, or maybe you can't get on insurance at all. Like, I'm very thankful that I can get on state insurance, but I really shouldn't complain, because I'm able to get majority of the stuff I need done. But it's not the best insurance. It's really not. And I'm kind of very, very limited on the doctors I can see, the medications I can take, the specialists, the treatments, the tests. I'm very limited on what type of testing that I can have done. So a lot of the tests and stuff that I need have to be out of pocket, which is usually very expensive. You know, it's just reality. And like I said, this is what people who suffer with chronic illnesses, this is what we deal with. And this is the kind of things that affect our lives. And I never want to be fake in my health, because I'm fake so much around people I know, putting on a brave face. And those of you who are ill, like, you totally understand what I'm saying. Like, you put on your happy face. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. You know, when in reality, you're, like, cringing inside because of how horrible you feel. But you put up this act, or you put on your makeup and you go out, and the only time people see you is on good days, or when you're all made up, when you're wearing a nice outfit and stuff. They never see the bad stuff. I want to show you guys the good stuff, and I want to show you the bad stuff, because this is reality. And I think the more we're able to be honest and to show, like, what it's truly like to live with chronic illnesses, I think the less stigma there's going to be, the more understanding there's going to be, maybe the more resources will become available, because I think a lot of the problem is people just don't understand. They just don't get it. And it's one of those things, like, unless you've personally dealt with it, you can never truly understand it unless you've gone through it yourself. Like I said, I want this channel, I know I'm repeating myself, but I can't remember things that I say 5 minutes ago, so if I've said this like 20 times already, please forgive me. But I want this to be as real and as raw and honest as I can make it. And sometimes it's going to be me being very upset and ranting. Sometimes it's going to be me being very open and honest about certain medical things that might be a little bit taboo, or might be a little bit like bowel movements. I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon, actually, all about irritable bowel syndrome. And I know it's not something that people like to talk about, especially women are like, oh, we don't poop, or we don't fart, we fluff. I'm like, no, dude, women fart, women poop. Everyone poops. Get over it. Like, you know, when you're chronically ill, you can't be shy about anything that happens with your body, especially with your doctors. Like, you're just going to be like, you just like flat out tell them like everything, because you have to, you know. You know, if you are watching this and you have chronic illness, you know, please feel free to chime in on this, and whether you have experienced similar things, or you feel like this is what you're dealing with, or maybe you don't know any others who are sick, or you're just recently diagnosed, or you haven't been diagnosed yet. Please know that you are not alone. I think that is the biggest thing, is we become so isolated in our own little worlds when we're ill. And it's hard to remember that there are other people out there who are going through the same exact thing as you are. And sometimes you feel like, not that you're alone in the sense of like there's no one around you, but like you're the only one that's experiencing these certain conditions, or maybe that you're crazy because all the doctors say that you're perfectly fine, and in reality you're not perfectly fine, you were very ill, but everyone around you is saying that you're just lazy, that you're just being overdramatic, that, oh, you're just a teenage girl who's having her period, so stop complaining. Yeah. I think I'm going to do a video one of these days of things that I have been told by doctors especially that ended up being completely not true. And yeah. But just know that, like, you are validated in the way that you feel. You are validated in your health. If you feel there's something wrong, then continue going to doctors until you get answers. Do not give in. Do not let them bully you into thinking that you're fine, it's all in your head. I mean, yeah, maybe there are conditions where, like Munchausen's and stuff, but then go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist and talk to them, and they will tell you if it's all in your head or not. And well, I don't know. I've had bad experiences with them too. I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm just trying to say, like, don't let others dictate your health. You are the only one who lives in your body. You are the only one who knows your body, who experiences the things that you experience. So if there's something that you know in your body is wrong, then continue seeking help until you find the answers. And sometimes this can take, for me, it took 3 years to get diagnosed with Lyme disease. And I know there are other people who it takes much longer. And I don't mean to say that to discourage you. I'm just saying this is a reality. And even now, I still run into doctors who do not believe that I ever had Lyme disease, or who basically are like, well, I'm the doctor, so what you say is invalid because I know better than you. I've only been living with this illness for more than half my life, so yeah, you definitely know better than me. Even though you don't even specialize in this illness, you don't even believe this illness exists. Hello. Like, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of getting my ramblings out, I guess.